Hello everyone, so now that you have the chat system, something you may have noticed is that it comes with its own HUD widget. And this may bother a few people. They may be thinking, well, I already have a game HUD widget, why do I have to use the one that comes with the chat? Well, in this video I'll actually be showing you how to switch which HUD widget your chat is on. So let's say you have your own other widget. Like I do here, I have main game HUD as my HP and ammo. If I want to use this widget for my chat, you can totally do that. So, the first step, of course, is to place the chat into your widget. So I'm just here in my widget, and you'll want to go into the Designer tab, and then come into the Palette, and go down to User Created. Now you should see this widget, Chat Main Widget. Now all you need to do is drag that into your designer onto the panel, onto the canvas. Then you can just size it and position it however you'd like. I will just put it over here with a right side anchor. Alright, so now you have placed the chat on your HUD. So now there are just two more things we need to do, so this is pretty simple. So essentially two things we need to do is we need to have a way to... So we need our chat system blueprint to know about this widget. So we need to give it a reference to this widget. Needs a reference to our chat widget. Okay, so this chat system blueprint needs to have a reference to our widget. Okay, and we'll store that in the chat widget variable. So by default, I'm giving it a reference when I spawn my HUD, right? I'm doing create HUD, and then I'm grabbing the chat widget and setting it. But since you already have your own HUD, we don't need to create this one. All we really need to do is give it a reference to this, to this. So let's look at how we can do that. So I'm just in the demo project here, and all I've really changed is I've made it so at the beginning it spawns my HUD. Okay, so since my character blueprint, so your character blueprint just needs to, well, yeah, you just need to have a way to get a reference to your chat. So what we can do is just go into your chat system blueprint, and there's a couple things we don't need to do, right? Because we're using our own HUD. We don't need to create the default HUD. We don't need to set chat widget. Actually, we do need to set chat widget, but we don't need to add our default HUD to the viewport. Okay, so we can go ahead and I'll just move those down for now and disconnect these. Okay, so something we need to do, like I said, chat system blueprint. So this needs a reference to our chat widget. So we need to set this chat widget variable to our reference. So let's just connect these up really quick. Okay, because we don't need to do these two things. So we need to have a way to get a reference. So in my case, this may be different for you, but in my case, I can get a reference from my demo character. So something I can do is I can do cast to demo character. Then from that I can grab game HUD, which is this, by the way. And then from that I can get this, which is chat main widget 193. So I can just do get chat main widget 193. Then I can connect that up to the set chat widget. Okay. So now we have done this. Okay, we have set the reference. And we're almost done. That's not all we need to do. Alright, so let's just connect up this cast. And you can actually cast using getOwner, because by default how I have it set up is that your character blueprint, wherever you spawn it, will be the owner. Okay, so I can just do getOwner as the object. Okay. And let's actually go ahead and test it and see if it works. So I'll just test with one player for now. And let's see. Okay, so yeah, so we got it to spawn. It looks great. And let's go ahead and test it. Okay, so you can see that, so it spawned correctly, it did all of that. but we actually can't type any text, which, don't worry, is normal, because we actually forgot a step. So the first step was to set the reference. The second step that we missed is something that you can see happen. So with our old HUD widget, it did this. Okay, this is what we need to do. So this widget has a chat system variable that we need to set. Okay, so we need to tell this widget about our chat system blueprint. That's pretty easy. So in order to do that, we can just do, I'm going to just make some room really quick. So we just need to set the chat widget's chat system variable. So we can just do set chat system. And we can just set that to self, because our chat widget needs to know about this blueprint so that it can relay messages and do all that fun stuff. Okay, now if we play, should work. Okay, let's go ahead and test it. So as you can see, we can send messages. See if we can do commands. So I'll do /clear, which clear is a new command. I actually made that yesterday in a tutorial video. I talked about how to make your own commands. Yeah, so let's test clearing global. Alright, so far it looks like everything works. Let's just go ahead and test with multiplayer really quick. Make sure it works with 2 players. Okay, so we can just type hi there. Oops, hi there is in my word sensor. I added that for fun. I should probably take that out. But yeah, so far that's working good. Alright, we can type messages, and this is player 1, and then on player 0, the server, we can reply back, and they can see each other's messages. So we have successfully changed which HUD widget we use. It really was that simple. In case you missed anything, the 2 things we need to do is chat system blueprint needs a reference to our chat widget, which we need a reference before we call this code, by the way. So come into your chat system, look here. We have to set chat system before this happens, or else we'll get errors, you know, because it tries to join groups and it can't if it doesn't know about the widget. Yeah, so the 2 things really that you need to do is you need to set chat widget, and you need to set the chat system variable of chat widget. So it's really that simple. That's really all we had to do, and now you are set up with your own new HUD. Right? If I play, I can see my ammo and my HP. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.